At 5'6" and 140 pounds, Joe Gans, who was born in Baltimore, was the first African-American world lightweight boxing champion. Kevin Grace is the president and director of Friends of Joe Gans, working to make sure his legacy and his Baltimore roots are never forgotten.
It was the biggest purse ever at that time, $30,000. The manager of Oscar Belling Nelson said, well, we'll take the $20,000, you take the $10,000, and you got 3 weigh-ins with your gloves and shoes on, and if you don't make weight, you forfeit the title. So here he is, the champion, so he had to deal with that. So, you know, he's fighting not just his opponent in the ring, but societal things as well, Jim Crow.
He would get the nickname the Old Master. He still has relatives in Baltimore, and they continue to share how Gans provided hope for African Americans both then and now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I've often wondered what you have inside of you to be able to fight 42 rounds in a fight that normally probably would have been stopped, just so it could continue to see if the other fighter, the other boxer, could win. To keep going and do that, it makes us very proud.
Joe Gans has become the patron saint of corner team, so to speak, and it's actually really endearing to hear other kids or other people at the gym respond when someone asks who Joe Gans is, and they tell them, well, he's the first Black American boxer to ever win a world championship, and he's from right here in our city.
Not only was he a boxer, he was a businessman, building the Goldfield Hotel in 1907, using the money he earned from a prize fight in Nevada.
It was one of the first businesses of its kind, black run, that blacks could go to.
Brian Alston's great-grandfather was a friend and business partner to Gans.
That hotel was a spot where, Joe Gans, I think he taught fighters, so, he helped to bring up young fighters. It was where you had local artists like U.B. Blake that went to play at that club and actually got more seen.
He was the first black man in Baltimore to have a car. He had a Masterson. It cost $5,555. And at the hotel, he hired a young U.B. Blake, who was 19, and he went on to write 3 ragtime songs there. One was called the Goldfield Rag.
He represents hope, he represents perseverance, he represents determination, and he really does represent the fighting spirit of our city. So it's a story that everyone can hold on to and use to inspire them to tackle their own battle.